The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years, and today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They feed the fullback this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's a carry for the fullback. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We give it to the big fullback here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Rainbow Warriors are going to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone now. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Spinning out of the tackle. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach when he said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the Hawai'i offense comes back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it here. They'll toss it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, the ball comes loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Throws it to the right. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They'll take the lead in the second half. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this...
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A running play called on 4th down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Rainbow Warriors looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Kirk, Hawai'i has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawai'i. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here comes the Hawai'i offense back out there. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Here's that defense shifting again. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made over the middle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. So here comes our first play of overtime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. Running a quarterback sneak here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors, to take the lead in overtime.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found it.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. And now a carry here for the fullback. And that's a solid game for the defense. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards. Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.